am finally sitting down to do this highly requested video that has been asked so much on TikTok and Instagram, so y'all better watch the video, okay? And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to your girl channel right now, okay? Before we even get into the good stuff, all right? Fasten your seatbelts, sit back, relax, and get ready to start applying your makeup completely differently, okay?
I got my peaches out in Georgia. I get my weed from California. I told my chick up to the north, yeah.
So I'm going to show you all of the products that I'm using. I'm also going to show you some drugstore alternative to use if you don't feel like spending a bunch of money on high-end products, which honestly you really don't need. So I'm going to start off with concealer. So this is the Fenty Beauty Matchstick we all know in the color Espresso. What I do with this is, okay, so, oh, I didn't tell y'all. I've already started my eyebrows. If y'all want to see a video on that, just let me know and I'll make a completely separate video on it, or I'll just post it on my Instagram, something like that. So I'm just going to go here and I'm going to come down here how you would normally do with, you know, your regular contour, and I'm going to come back and make a 3 and go all the way around my chin and everywhere that I would want to contour. I'm gonna stop right here, all right, because I gotta get tighter here. And I'm gonna go around my forehead real tight. I'm gonna contour here, and I have no foundation on. As you can see, the skin is looking terrible. Oh, I was feeling myself and my skin was looking good, but child, my skin was like, didn't act up. Next, I'm going to be using my favorite concealer. It is the Too Faced Multi Sculpting Concealer in the color, I'm not even sure what color this is. What is this? Oh, maple. A good drugstore substitute for this is either going to be e.l.f. concealers. You could either use the hydrating one or the Chemical Concealer or the L'Oreal Infallible. This is also really, really good. I'm going to go in the area, of course, where I would typically highlight. So I'm going to do, and it's just long strokes because we don't really have time to sit there. Here, and then down my nose to the forehead. Now we're gonna go in with foundation. Now I absolutely love the NARS Radiant Foundation, but as you can see, she's pretty empty, and I need to re-up, so it's probably like 1 or 2 pumps. So we're gonna not use that. We're gonna go in with the NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I use the color New Caledonia in both. A good drugstore substitute for, well, I wouldn't even say a substitute for the NARS, because I really love the NARS, but I think a good drugstore foundation is the Maybelline Fit Me. I think it's amazing. I don't just take my foundation and put it on my face. What I do is I put it on one of these little makeup palette thingies. It's just this little plastic thing I got from Amazon. I'll make sure to link it in my Amazon store. And also, speaking of my Amazon store, look at these press-on nails. These things are so cute. I love them so much. I will also link them in, well, they're also already linked in my Amazon storefront if you want to go ahead and check that out, and some of the other press-on nails that I've purchased from Amazon before. So I put some of the foundation on here, and one thing I love about my method, you're not overusing foundation, because before what I would do is I would put foundation everywhere on my face and then highlight and then contour and then do all the other things, which is completely unnecessary. You are wasting product. Wipe it. I pass it on there. The way I do it on TikTok is just added effect. I normally just pass it on like this, up to the lip. Oh, I keep forgetting to shave this mustache, girl. Okay, then I will go to the forehead and put some on the forehead just like this in these blank spaces, and then I grab what's left and just put it on, what is this part of my nose called? I don't know, child, but I'll put it on there. This is a liquid lipstick that I use for blush because I don't like it on my lips, but I love the color as liquid blush. I don't really know of any drugs. I also use this this blush stick from ColourPop. I sometimes use this. It's in the color Mic Drop. See if you can get that to focus. There we go. Let me swatch that and show y'all the color of this. I like peachy blushes. This one is more on the rosy side, but I like a peach blush, and this is what this looks like. Oh, let me just swatch a little bit because I don't want to really waste this. So that's kind of the color. That gives me like the best color ever. It's so peachy. It's so pretty. Freaking love it. If you're gonna put this on now, you gotta blend it now, immediately. So I will put it here where blush normally goes. And we got my favorite blending brush of all time, okay? Just a Morphe M439. This thing is amazing. It's nice and dense, and it says very soft bristles. I love this brush, okay? Down here I have a rag that has some makeup on it that was brown that I bleached. I'm not gonna get into that, and we're going to immediately blend the blush. Because after that, once you put the blush on, you're done. Okay? And then I'll just take this rag and I will take excess product off it. Now, whatever I blend on this side, I'm going to blend that same area on that side. Like, I'm not going to blend my blush and then go blending down here, because then that's going to put blush here. We don't want that. So we're going to come over here and blend the blush area. Now I just attacked the areas I feel like attacking, so I'm just gonna go up under here. If you want to blend this with the sponge, you definitely could. I don't. I like to use a brush to blend out my makeup. Blend this. People always ask me, how do I not get makeup in my lace? I definitely get makeup in my lace. I just, when I'm washing my face, I like wash my lace as well a little bit. And then I tie an elastic band. I have an elastic band that I tied a knot around, so I just put it around my head. And I immediately put it on to my hairline. That way, you know, my wig don't fall off. So for my nose highlight, I'm going to be using this Morphe M173 brush, which is just a smaller version of the Morphe M439. And I am going to attack around the nose right over here. And I'm going to blend out my contour and bring the contour up a little and overlap it on the highlight on my nose. I'm using a 10x mirror to kind of see what I really need to blend. It's time to set everything with powder. Okay. I like using a wet sponge when I'm setting my highlight concealer, because I feel like with the powder it just melts it. I don't know. That might just be me, but that's just how I feel. Okay. So we're going to be using this Dermablend loose setting powder in the color Warm Saffron. Show y'all that. And what I do is I unloosen some in the top. Right, get my sponge in there, tap off excess, and also on the back of my hand, have some sitting there, squeeze. Before you set it, just make sure you're not creasing under there, because once you set it, that's it. So if you are creasing, just blend those creases in really quickly before you set. I like to build it little by little Look how gorgeous this is. Oh, looks the same, but I'm a matte kind of girl. I'm a matte gal. I love matte. I'm bringing on my nose bridge just a little bit, right up underneath that concealer. I mean that contour. Next, we will move on to bronzing. I'm going to be using my Hoola bronzer in the color Toasted. Very crucial step. I take a fluffy brush like this. This is some brush that I got from Amazon a long time ago. Honestly, I can't even find it. I think that's when I had a different Amazon page or profile, whatever. But I can't find it, so I can't even link it. But it's a really fluffy brush, so a powder brush or whatever. And I like blend that in and sort of fade it out a little bit. I don't let it just sit like that. So wipe off excess and just blend with a slight rub. So a bounce and a rub. So like this is what I'm doing, but really fast. Ooh, child, see these little Amazon brushes. But I've had this brush for a long time, so I can't complain. It is chipping, child. Y'all seen that come off. It looks like this. This is what I'm gonna use to contour, to bronze my nose. I have a big love-hate relationship with this blush. It is the NARS Claudette blush. Has two colors. Mine looks really janky, okay? And we're starting to hit pan. And the reason why I have a love-hate relationship with it is because it's $45. I will use this over and over and over again because this blush is the bomb. You hear me? I'm gonna dip into this. It's just a very beautiful peach, and y'all know I love peach. I said it before. And I think it just melts my highlight and bronzer together so freaking nicely. Let me just do this for y'all, because I also go behind it with that same brush that I blended out my bronzer with, and I do the same thing here. Like, bro, tell me you don't see a difference. Lie to me right now and tell me you don't see a difference. Like, this is giving me rich, okay? I'm now gonna clean off my lips using this oil-free makeup remover and these pointed cosmetic, what is this thing called? Cotton swabs. That will also be linked in my Amazon shop if you want it. I just think that this is so much better to use when you're either cutting your crease or cleaning your lips like I'm going to do, as opposed to the regular air cleaners, because they just get messy. And this one is pointed and it's clean and gets the job done. I don't know about you, but I don't like putting lipstick over foundation lips, okay? I don't. And to each his own. And with this, I will take some napkin, take off any excess product. If you're going to do this one step, you need to moisturize your lips just a little bit, because these things will get ashy and cracked, honey, and that is not appealing. Now I'm going to line my lips with my favorite brown lip liner. It is from NYX. It is in the color Club Hopper. I like her because she's cheap, very eco-friendly, and she ain't never let me down. So, honey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I am not gonna go spend $40 on a lip liner. And then I'm gonna put on my favorite lip. Y'all always see this lip in most of my videos, because 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna pull this one out, okay? This is the NYX Soft Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color London. I'm in London, got my beat from London. Everything just London, okay? So you put on the lips. And the reason why I do my lips before my eyes when it comes to this liquid lipstick only is because this takes a long time to dry down. Girl, these lips is everything. Now, when it comes to the lids, I don't do too much. When I'm in a rush, which is what I'm in now, all I do is put some bronzer on the lid, a little bit of shimmer, and we go about our business, okay? We don't do all that extra stuff because why? We don't have time. So here we go. I always prep my lids with concealer. I'm going to use that same Morphe brush that we used earlier to blend out our concealer. Use your bronzer color from a palette, or you can use it from your actual bronzer. So I'm going to grab a nice brown shade. This is the Fierce by Nature palette from Morphe, and I'm grabbing this brown way in the corner. I don't even know what it's called because the thing and I got wiped off. Now, when you're putting a shadow on top, oh, this brush, I have no idea what it's called. I would definitely have it on the screen. Love this brush from Morphe. It's an eyeshadow brush. It blends like a dream, okay? When you're putting a shadow on a freshly concealered lid, you don't immediately start blending. You gotta pat that color on there because it has to stick on there. It's just gonna be a mess if you just go in rubbing, okay? And then once you've done that, now we can get into working that thing out like this, okay? And whenever I feel like I have too much product, I will use one of these instant eyeshadow brush cleaners. Also linked in my Amazon storefront for you to easily find it, and I will get those edges nice and blown out, okay? You can use a regular eyeshadow shimmer. I'm just gonna use some highlight. That same brush we were just using, I'm going to get some highlighter on it, and I'm going to tap it just in the center of my lid, okay, and blend it out. Not all over my lid, like all over here, everywhere, just on the center of my lid, and blend it. Feel like it has a lot. I'm cleaning it off, okay, and blend this out here. It's the Kiss Eyelash Adhesive with Aloe. This thing is the bomb. This is the only eyelash glue that I will ever use, okay? When the eyelash glue gets purplish a little bit, it's ready to go. Now, this eyelash, so you see, I have some on my eyelid, but it dries clear. So you won't even see that at all. And as you can see, the glue has dried down nicely and you don't even see it. So that's basically it. Really, really fast. If you're in a hurry and you gotta go, this is the way you should apply your makeup, because you're just putting everything there and all you're doing is blending it out. That's it. Really, really simple. Really, really easy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video. Comment down below what else you think. And if you're not already subscribed to your girl, then what you doing? What you doing? Huh? Oh, okay.